Collective. There is something that you are not seeing clearly, and your mind, body, and soul are giving you signals, symbols, synchronicities to catch your attention. This could be things in the external world. You may feel as where you're having to fight through something, but there is definitely something about external distractions, losing focus. And the message that I received when I sat down here is, why wait? That's all I got. Why wait? So I feel like there's a collective who has been waiting to make a decision, to resolve a conflict. I was hearing contract, resolve a contract. Okay? That does go along with what else I received. This is probably the 7th time I've sat down here to do this reading, and I just had to stop. I was guided to bring love into the situation, that knowing that all these distractions out here that were happening, there was lots of noise, they'd been mowing, and then they came by with the blower. So there was a lot going on. And the message that I got is that I was being moved away for the purpose. It was protection. To wait until a calmer time, phase. That's very significant here. 221 on the timer as I was saying that. That's significant to this message. And I'll tell you why. All right, the first card out is Luna, goddess of the moon. This is also bringing up Hecate, the Divus Triformis, where 3 deities are connected into one. And what I'm picking up on, the sense of Hecate, when she's facing forward, she's focused and drawing in from both sides, the masculine, the feminine, the dreamer, the doer. So there's a lot of duality here. It almost feels like opposites, but there's something about remembering there's a third way, which is the integration of both and working together. That's where we're starting today, okay? Now, I always take the bottom and the top card out of this deck. I got Archangel Raguel with comfort, solar plexus. So the color yellow, gold could be very significant. I was very drawn to get the gold candle out before I ever started this reading. I also was seeing a very pink aura around the light of the candle, which I'm realizing is very similar to this color that it's shining on the wall from my light. So the color pink could also be significant. The top of the deck was Thoth, god of the moon. So how interesting that we have the goddess of the moon and the god of the moon. The crescent shape could be very significant. I feel like they might be talking to us about the upcoming new moon. With the pink, I believe June, we're coming up on the strawberry moon. So that feels like that could be a real possibility. We may get more answers about that. When I sat down to meditate, I got the question, why wait? Why wait? And I feel like that's a really valid question right now, because in my case, at this moment, waiting to record in a more peaceful and stable environment, waiting to create in a more stable and peaceful environment. So if you're going through something that feels chaotic, too many distractions, you're losing your focus, the benefit of waiting. And then there are also times where waiting could not benefit you. So how do we discern that? I feel like that's where they're drawing us to. Equally using I keep getting the hiccups. The conscious side and the unconscious working together. The active doing part and the creative side. So recognizing something about recognizing your own energy, where you're at, and that the moon phases help us in the external energy. Okay. And I'm seeing, I don't know if I said this before, it's the 7th time I've done this video. With Hecate, when she's focused forward, she's using both sides. She's drawing inspiration and action and integrating it to know her direction. Okay. Now, the other thing that I got was after that question, I started feeling a strong sensation right here at the edge of my eye. This is like right at the eye socket, the skull, and not temple. I feel like that's important to say. Temporal. Your temporal nerve could be significant. Okay, we're going to go into signs, synchronicities for you. Opals could be very significant. I was very drawn to grab the earrings. I didn't want to wear them today, but I grabbed the earrings that were my grandmother's, which are an opal. And I don't know if it'll pick up here, but when the light hits it in a certain way, at the bottom, it had a very pink aura, which reminds me of this color here. So opals, a yellowish white light, golden light, the color pink, I said. What else? Stars, bears, lights, bright flashes or bright flashes of light, spotlights, and galactic awareness. I feel very called to say that if this is a physical sensation that you seem to be having, please keep in mind and use your discernment. This is not a medical channel. I am not a doctor. And if you feel any sensations are not right in your body, listening to your body, This message is from the mind, body, and soul. If you feel something is off, trust that. Have it checked out, okay? How Spirit is also saying, remember that they are closely related. So, okay, if there is a medical condition, let's say, there could also be something spiritual happening also. So, if you take in both perspectives, you might have a more aligned healing treatment. Okay, so once again, take only what resonates. What I got was shine a light on how I can increase love. So there could be some part of you that is feeling this battle, and how can you shine more light on that subject? I got, you may be questioning what needs balanced. And this in particular is the thing that you're not seeing clearly. What needs to balance? It may surprise or shock you. Okay, then I got about ideas. There's something to banish, and this is a message from your soul. Your soul is saying there is something to banish. Your subconscious is saying, creating a message or asking you to describe your finances. So there's a key, there's a saying, how you do money is how you do everything, something to that effect. And that's what I'm picking up on here. How would you describe your finances right now? There's something key to that, because they keep bringing me back to the fact that the past is over. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the timer. So we need to look at the future. Our reality is a manifestation of the way we thought back then. So if you want something in the future to be different, something in the now has to change. So that's the message from your subconscious. And your body is saying there's a magic within your body. There is a protection within your body. And you could have sensations of like a big bear hug. And this could be from the divine. And I'm not sure what else they want to say about that, but it does feel like you have a magical ability of healing. So I could definitely be talking to a collective who is a group of healers. And you may or may not know this. This could be what you're not seeing clearly. So we're going to get into these messages and ask more questions. Let's see. Oh, so I dove in a little bit deeper on what the subconscious does, since I was so drawn to the right side. Subconscious, we have God of the moon, goddess of the moon. It's that unconscious space. And under the definition, this is what I got. It's responsible for spatial awareness, creativity, artistic, musical abilities, and facial recognition. So recognizing someone, I'm just picking up on recognizing soulmates. That's why something looks familiar. And the right side of the brain works with the left side, like this Hecate image I was getting. It controls movements on the left side, and it processes sensory input from it. Now, how interesting is that? So something about working together. An integration of the conscious and unconscious seems very significant here. So did I say? Yes, I did say all of those symbols. The numbers 2, 33, and 3 could also be very significant. I'm telling you guys, I am so into this message. It's really hard to talk. Bear with me. It feels slow. It feels so slow. It's very windy outside. The wind chimes are just really going. So I feel like there's a lot of movement flowing through here. I didn't have it out, but I keep seeing a card in my mind's eye from the Moonology deck, bringing love into a situation. So, Goddess, Luna, Thoth, Hecate. What message do you want to bring forward for the collective? What message? Show me clearly. Oh, there's something about that. Show me clearly. I don't usually say that. Show me clearly. Something you're not seeing clearly. On the bottom is, what do you need to release? Okay, that goes along with the message of the soul. What did I say? Something to banish. Something to let go of. First card out. The energy is gaining momentum. And look at this color. This color is significant. Third eye, crown, subconscious. Your, I'm hearing soul side, your spiritual side, tapping into it. You're getting a stronger sense of your spiritual side. This could be an opening or a deepening of the third eye. And I'm hearing extracting. Okay, so possibly extracting a block. I'm seeing it as a stone. Okay, this is so strange. I'm seeing it like if there was a stone in the way and you're pulling it out. Okay? Take time to breathe out. What do you need to release? Breathing feels very important. Releasing. Take time to breathe out. Release. Breath itself. Inhaling. Exhaling. Maybe you need to take a break from what you're inhaling. Let it go. Birds can be very significant. Birds, very significant. And believe in the impossible. The blue moon. We just had the blue moon. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. They're showing me that during this once in a blue moon era, you made a wish. You drew it in. And you might still be holding on to it. And they're saying for that to manifest, you have to let it go. Surrender to the divine. Surrender it. Say, oh my gosh, yes, I would love this. And breathe out. Let it go. Allow them to do their job. Oh, that's beautiful. So okay. As I see these cards together, the colors, this dark, dark blue, the darkness, as light shines on that darkness, the blue turns more purple. And again, this crescent moon, that's what's in the middle. So letting go of a past energy. We're past that now. Okay, thank you. Oh, today's the 8th. I had that message, that vision the other day about 68, and I wasn't real sure what it was saying. Okay, so oh my gosh, I just realized the ring that I put on today, if you can tell, it has a purple tint to it, a light purple. I wish I could remember what stone that is. I do not. Okay, we are past an energy of something. And this wish that you put out into the world is gaining momentum now. Okay. What is this about this message of the soul? Talk to me about the message of the soul. There was a gap. There was a gap, now there's not. Message from the soul. What do you want the collective to know? Bottom of the deck, stellar gateway activation, infinite potential, and the manifestation vortex. This feels very related to this color. Third eye. Emerald tablet activation, Thoth, cosmic ordering, divine alchemy, and conscious manifesting. Okay, that's it. When you bring the dreamer side and the logical side together, you enter the manifestation vortex because you are aligned. Both sides of you are aligned. So why wait? You wait until you feel it's the right time. When you're aligned with signs that it's the right time, because they're sending them to you. Okay? That's the soul. Message from the soul. What is the message from the mind? Message of the mind. Arcturian light codes, evolutionary downloads, recalling power, and future thinking. Yes, you've got to let go of that past. And remember, I said something about how you do money, how you do finances, is how you do everything. So thinking about your future finances, what would that look like? What would you have to release now in order to properly manifest, invest, and handle more money? Would you need to let go of a certain way of spending? Would you need to let go of a certain way of paying bills? Would you need to let go of a certain belief surrounding the fact that maybe you're wondering if you have enough to cover all the costs? There's something there. And they want you to tap into your future thinking. What can you do now as I move these cards to bring love to the situation now? Maybe it is being grateful I was able to pay half of everything on time this month. I was able to go out to eat. I was able to enjoy a special item I purchased for myself. There's something we can shift in the now that will assist us in the future as we come into more and more abundance. And I know that energy does not have to mean finances. It's really what I'm feeling. So somebody out there needs to know this message about money right now. They're bringing me back to that pain right here. How you see, how you think, and how you feel about money. Okay, they're bringing to my mind, there's a saying, money is the root of all evil. I don't believe that. All evil has to do with money? There's something off about that. Because money also can bring miracles. It can be miracles for other by you surprise them and pay their phone bill, which is an act of love. So it's a discernment of old phrases that we've heard and possibly taken in as truth. And they're asking, does that really feel right to you? Do you still resonate with that? Because I'm here to tell you what they're telling me. Wow. If you believe money is the root of all evil, and you have no love for it, you're not going to come into abundance. That's what I'm hearing. But when you can shift that perspective and love money, it helps me pay my bills. It helps me have a roof over my head. It helps me have a car so that I can get to and from work. It helps me having that vehicle or being able to take the bus or what have you to doctor appointment, to a moon manifesting event is what I'm hearing. They're like, there is a good side to it too. It is energy. And when we can start to see that any energy has a light and a dark, a positive and a negative, we can choose what side of that energy we want to use and put forth into something. Interesting. I like that. All right, so we had the soul, we had the mind. What is a message from our body? What does our body want us to know? Hello, solar plexus. That golden white light. The central sun. This is where your magic is. Remember, that was, what was it? Magic. Where did I write it? Magic, protection, loving, and like a big bear hug. Oh my gosh. And look at the beetle with its arms out. Oh, like he wants to give you a big bear hug. I'm hearing you're not doing anything wrong, but you do have the opportunity to shift. You do have an opportunity to see the bigger picture. Abundance, downloads, regeneration, and success. This is your future. Your body's telling you. They're all communicating to you in ways that you can respond differently to situations. I'm just seeing this. I'm hearing the color of money. Thoth. Atlantis. The emerald tablets. And I'm hearing if you don't love parts of me, I don't know, there's something about if you don't love parts of me, how can I come in and help you? Okay, meditation on the color green could be very significant right now. If you're resonating with this message and you want to increase your finances, increase financial stability, increase financial growth, I'm hearing that meditating on the color green, I mean, green, it's plants, it's growth. What other things are green that are beautiful and loving? I don't know what this is, but it feels significant. Okay, Gaia Gateway activation on the bottom after I shuffled. Gaia is very green. There's spaces of very green, and then out here in the desert in Las Vegas, it's very dry as well. And they're both beautiful in their own way. Too much of one thing can be an issue, but they're both beautiful in their own way. Thank you, Spirit. All right. What can you tell me about shine a light on how I can increase love? Okay, I'm getting that meditation on green. So love in general is being very okay, so green and pink. Yeah, that's the colors of the heart space, the heart chakra, the pink and the green. So increasing anything starts with an opening and an expansion of the heart. So this deck has a couple extra cards. This is the Phoenix Rising. That was a message, I think 2 messages ago, maybe 2 or 3 messages ago, about rising up after a fall. So if you've been in a financial pinch, it's time to get your mind out of that and focus on the future. 5 of Pentacles. Rising above what was painful, what was lost, what was taken. The circumstances could be really different for many, many people, right? And whatever it is, it's rising above that. Then we have 8 of Cups. Whatever you lost is launching you. I'm hearing launching you where you want to go. Three of Wands. Why wait? This is the card of standing there waiting. While you're waiting, what can you do? Is there one step you could take? With a creative idea, a creative endeavor? Is there one function you could go to where you would go with the expectation of just like, I just want to get out of the house and have some fun. And then you meet someone that is that aligned person for you. 37 on the timer. 10. We started there. The 1 and 9 equaling 10, which breaks down to a 1. 6 of Wands and the Tower. This is the victory over the Tower. You've done it. You have risen above all of the crap that was thrown at you. I'm hearing, oh yeah? I'll see your tower and I'll raise you one. There's a determination in you, in whatever collective I am speaking to. They want you to know you've done this before. You can do it again. Stay optimistic, because when you tap in, when your body taps into this solar plexus, future thinking, downloading, badass inner light of yours, you're unstoppable. Because what's meant for you is meant for you. Look at this. I said something about a healer. I always forget how to... I'm not even going to try. The symbol for the medical limus. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. The medical symbol, and which is the snakes. And look, it's wrapping around and rising. You're definitely tapping into an ancient wisdom. You have opened up something to your abundance. And it feels as if you either are already or will be receiving more signs and synchronicities. And it could have to do, again, with those stars, seeing stars. Oh, and I just saw last night, I mentioned that in the last reading, 2 stars side by side were standing out to me. And when I used my app to look up what they were the parts of Gemini. Again, that duality coming together, they're working together. Something's getting your attention. Hecate may want to work with you, Goddess Luna, God Thoth. Whatever it is, these deities want to come and bring you a sense of relief and comfort and resolve to a situation. Whether it's with a person, whether it's finances, all of a sudden I feel like I'm shaking. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe you're starting to feel things in your body. Queen of Swords on the bottom. Clarity. You're coming into a clarity about when your body feels something, what it can mean spiritually. Oh, hence that sensation here that I was feeling with the eye. It brought me all to this reading of the subconscious and opening spiritually. Somebody's really opening up. And I love that for you. Okay. What is the guidance? And then we're going to get a few more symbols. What is the guidance for this collective? What do you want them to know right now? Breathe. Just breathe. King of Swords. Clarity of your mind. Clarity. Point of focus. We have the Star. What? Yes. Healing. A healer. Galactic. I feel like there's a healing energy in the air that we have the opportunity to tap into. Maybe by stargazing. Maybe by moonbathing, sunbathing. There's something we can tap into. 43 on the timer. All right, then the 10 of Cups. 7 of Cups. This is a deeper sense of discernment. This is, out of all the things that you've loved, been in love with, like to do, what brings you joy, what still brings you joy? What beliefs do you have that still bring you joy? What fulfills you? When you look at all these options out here, what's making sense to you? What's really standing out to me is right here in the center. It's a pink rose. It looks red in the camera. It's pink. And look at this. I'm seeing this woman's face, the focus on the angelic realm. Your magical ability to create is getting stronger, coming online. 4 of Swords and 3 of Cups. You're putting something to rest, and it's bringing a lot of joy, a lot of celebration. There's some of you who have shifted your mindset concerning finances. You have tapped into this abundant mindset. There is a part of the collective who is still feeling the pains of a lack mindset. And that's okay. We've all been there. Remember that we're all on our own journey. And if that's where you are right now, it's accepting it and bringing love to the situation. And it doesn't just happen overnight. Know that. It's while you're sitting there waiting. Where was that card at? While you're waiting on the abundance to arrive, what's one thing you could do? You could sit down and do some automated writing. What's the divine giving you messages about? You will know when it's time to act. Why wait? Knowing why you are waiting is super important right now. Sometimes it's out of protection, and sometimes it's out of us holding on to something that no longer is serving, and we get to discern that. I love it. All right. So we had the bear, we had the yellow light, we have stars, a spotlight, galactic awareness. What else? The scarab beetle, the color green, the color pink. So hearts in general could be very significant. Roses. What else? Oh, we have the crescent moon with stars, and it's green. We have a sea turtle. We have a star. We have a unicorn. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my goodness. Things are looking up. Things are about to shift. You are about to hit it and get it. Yes. All right. I've thrown a few of these little fortune cookie papers in here. What does it say? Your life will be prosperous. Oh my gosh, that makes me want to cry. Wow. And as I look down, I see this. It's time for you to know it. It's time for you to believe it. It's time for you to pull that into your heart. I'm going to be prosperous someday. One day. I am prosperous right now. Right now, I am a prosperous being. I'm very prosperous in love, in friendships, in having a home. And soon I will be prosperous in my finances as well. I feel like that's the way they want us to look at this. What do you prosper? Oh my gosh. Underneath, that's the King of Cups. This is you. And it's time to believe it and accept it. What part of you doesn't believe you're prosperous? I don't care if you got $20 to your name. You've got $20 to your name. Do you see how that difference is? I still have. What can I do with that? Get creative instead of, oh my gosh, well, what can I do with that? It's the attitude, it's the mindset attitude they're wanting to bring to your attention. You know, when I sat down here to meditate, I felt a heaviness in my chest, almost like I couldn't breathe. I was burning the sage, and like a hard time breathing. And then we had the card breathe out. And now I'm feeling the sensation on the back side. This is like the back side of your heart opening up, opening wide. Allow it to pass through you. Allow something to pass through you. It's releasing your breath. Oh my God, I'm seeing someone, oh my gosh, I hope that money comes. Oh my gosh, I hope I can pay this bill. Oh my gosh, I hope. You're holding your breath over something. And they're saying, let it go. Let the breath go. Take a breath in. Let a breath out. I'm hearing, let a girl breathe. I don't know what that's about. But anyway, that's what I'm hearing. Let a girl breathe. All right. How else to discern if this is your message? If you are still here, thank you so much. 51:51 on the timer. Perfect match. Okay, those just fell over. I'm drawn to these two cards. A chair empty. Someone leaving your life. I'm picking that up as an energy. Something's leaving. You're letting go of something. Career. This could be a complete change of career for you. Or just an idea around your career, like finding a way to love what you do again. So chairs, table and chairs could be significant. Maybe you've just bought new table and chairs. Sharks. A fair woman. A shield. I'm hearing shield of protection. Shield of healing. What else? What other signs? If anyone is questioning if this is their message. A harp. A harp, and this looks like a lion to me. Lions, you could be seeing lions. Kangaroos, mother and baby, tucking something away, saving something, holding something sacred, something that you love. Goldfish. There's your abundance. Oh, I'm hearing your financial abundance is also connected to your spiritual abundance. Okay. Imagine this. If what you're meant to have is abundance, and you have a mindset that you're like, oh my gosh, money is evil, I don't even want it, and then you're still sad because you're stuck in living in a what's the word? an environment you don't want to be in. They want to help you, but they can't help you until you believe you can. That's the shift, 5511. That's the difference. We have to believe in ourselves, dream it into existence, merge the two so that they can move forward aligned. Diamonds. You are the diamond. Diamonds are created out of the pressure. You are a diamond. Maybe you've just bought a diamond, or you're about to receive a diamond. Oh, multifaceted. You are multifaceted in your experiences, your desires, your wishes, your dreams. You can have more than one. That's that duality. That's that, is there just two ways? There could be a third. An ear, hearing something, hearing good news. Well, and there's the rose. All right, collective. That's what I've got for you today. This was a super interesting reading, and I'm glad I stuck with it and pursued through it because a beautiful message came out, and it was challenging. And I feel like that's the message. Like sometimes we are going to hit those blocks and be like, no, dang it, I'm doing this. I said I was going to do it. It's what I'm going to do. It's what I want to do. And I'm going to find a way. So that's the message that I have for you today. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. I'm just realizing I don't think I said, if you are new here, I'm Juka. Welcome in. What a way to finish out. Anyway, I love y'all. I hope you go out there and have a beautiful day. Continue to lead with love, and see you next time.